To begin this course, we need to differentiate what is deep work and what is shallow work. Shallow work can be defined as easy to replicate tasks that are not difficult and that anyone else could do. One of the best examples of shallow work is emails. Emails, while there is some art to them, are generally speaking easy to write, easy to produce, they're quick, and being able to write emails is not a skill that's going to get you hired for most jobs. Despite this, we spend an enormous amount of time in email. I did the math for myself recently. I spend about an hour and a half on email each day, reading emails and sending emails. So here's the math. That comes out to about 7.5 hours a week. That means that each week I spend almost one entire work shift in front of my email inbox. Going even broader, when I look over the course of my projected career, if I spend the same amount of time on email each day, I'm going to spend 3 years of my life waking and sleeping in front of an email inbox. That's 3 years of my life doing work that is shallow work that's easy to replicate, and work that's taking me away and breaking the flow of doing work that's more meaningful and draws on my expertise. Think for yourself, what work are you having to do right now at your job that anyone else could do and is stopping you from exercising your skills that make you valuable in the marketplace? Shallow work to some extent is necessary in jobs. However, if your entire job is shallow work, you're not building an expertise that is founded in skills that will make you competitive, and you're not making anything that's going to be valuable and beneficial to the world. Deep work, on the other hand, is difficult to complete, hard work that sets you apart. It's work that not everyone else could do. It's work that by you being able to do it, you differentiate yourself from the rest of the market. Deep work is craftsmanship. These are the people that can go into an 8-hour or a 5-day or a 1-month project and come out with something that is meaningful, that is tangible, and that is more than the sum of its parts, more than what other people would be able to do if they were put on that same task. Examples of deep work could be highly creative work, like writing a book or writing a screenplay. It could also be highly technical work, like quantitative data analysis in Excel or similar processing forms. It can also be sales work. Even though sales involves a lot of shallow work, the actual art of building sales and building a market can be deep work. So you may be asking, why is deep work more important than shallow? I get that deep work sounds fun, but why can't I just have a job where I'm doing shallow work all the time and filling a need because we need to do it anyways in most modern workplaces? In the economy that we're going into, there are 2 types of skills that are required. Broadly speaking, 2 types of skills. The first skill is being able to take on and learn difficult concepts quickly. To learn difficult concepts quickly, you need to overcome that steep learning curve. Shallow work is not going to get you over a learning curve. It will take depth, it will take time and concentration to get you over that original hurdle that allows you to use a skill competently enough to add value in the workplace. The second skill that's needed, and this is more of a long play, but it's important to be thinking about these things, is you need to be developing skill mastery. You need to be working towards the top 1% in 2 or 3 skills that you can own and that will set you apart for the rest of your career. To be able to do that, you need to be able to do long, sustained, concentrated levels of work. There's some research that came out about this recently in the world of language learning. The research said that in order to make serious gains on a language, you need to spend at least 3 hours each day reviewing and studying content. This idea of micro apps that do 5-minute challenges where you learn 3 new words of German, that's fine, but that's not going to inspire the level of deep, intimate, and powerful learning that will allow you to concentrate and produce with that skill. So in order to learn quickly difficult concepts and to work your way towards mastery that will set you apart, you need to have the ability to trigger deep work modes. If you can't do deep work, you are stuck in the world of emails and communications and meetings and cubicle and gray walls. And I don't think anybody truly wants that. But let me ask you, what does deep work look like for you? When was the last time you found yourself sucked into something for 3, 4, 5, 8 hours at a time where you were totally engrossed and the concentration was on point and distractions couldn't pull you away? When was the last time you were really in truly deep work?